Welcome to jtmjcrafts. How's it going, people? Have you missed me? I have missed you guys so much. So much. I feel like I have not seen you guys at all. I feel like I have neglected you guys. I have left you guys high and dry. I haven't done anything on the channel in like 2 weeks. And I'll explain it once I get into everything and explain to you guys what's going on, what happened. But I'm back. Yummy, I don't have any candy tonight. I went to PetSmart yesterday on my way home from work, and I got Trapper. I got Thor crickets. I got Trapper dog treats. I got Mary Jane kitty litter, and I bought a plant for the fish tank. And I came home, and then I stopped at the store on the way home, and I grabbed myself 2 Snickers bars because I was like, "Ooh, I'll get one of these for Saturday, and then I'll eat one whenever." Well, I ate one Friday night, and then now I don't know what I did with the second one. I looked through my whole car. I searched everything. I practically pulled the damn seats out of the damn thing, and I'm like, "Where did my Snickers bar go? I can't find it. I want you back, please." So yeah, I don't know where. I don't know what happened to it. I'm lost over here. Okay, let's see. So hi, Kiona, how are you? Chaotic crafting with V. Hello, Grandma. How are you? Mom. Hello. How are you tonight? Deborah. Hello. I got a very impatient Trapper Doo sitting over here, so maybe somebody needs a treat. So let me fish it out of my pocket. Who did I miss here? Hi, Cynthia. How are you tonight? Break it into 2 pieces. That way it's easier to manage. And he is sitting right here. He's like, yes, please, Dad. So if you guys don't know who Trapper is, this is my fathead Trapper Doo, the 95-pound-ish yellow lab. Spoiled freaking rotten old man. He'll be 7 very soon. And every time I sit down at this chair, he feels like he needs a treat. So I try to remember to grab him one. Otherwise, he'll sit over here and drive me absolutely bonkers until I go get him a treat. That's all I got. See? It's like, come on, Dad. That's all I got. Sorry. That's all I got. All right. So let's get into it. So, like, hold on. My chat, like my chat, just like shoot. Okay. I said hello to Cynthia. Hi, Trapper. Not bad. Still coughing a lot. I hope you feel better, Mom. Cute puppers. Yeah, that's my Trapper Doo. That's my little mascot. And then if you want to see the crazy cat, she is sitting up there. Mary Jane? Yeah, Child Flash. Yeah, the psychopath is sitting up at the her perch. Mary Jane, if you guys don't know Mary Jane is a psycho when it comes to me, especially. I'm here for the cat. She probably wouldn't even like you, Kiona. She don't like nobody. Her mom was a feral cat, and Mary Jane absolutely hates my life. She has made my life misery the last few days. For some reason, she's got back to the point where when I'm sleeping, she's attacking me. But anyways, we'll talk about all that stuff. So let me catch up. Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, Kiona. Yeah, you guys check out. I actually got a package today from Kiona because she's got an Etsy shop, and she also is a YouTuber. So if you guys want somebody else to go watch, check out Kiona. And What is a managing moderator? That's new. I've never seen that before. A managing moderator. I guess that gives them managerial materials to do on your channel. I gave you a sword, Kiana. You can post your YouTubes and your shop so people can go check your shop out. I will have an unboxing of her shop soon. I do have to unbox Angel Roxy soon because she's the poor little girl's been sitting up there on my counter staring at me for like the last 2 weeks going, can I get out of this box, please? So yeah. Hi Stacy. It can be trouble. I'm not worried about it. Not one bit. Because as easy as it was given out, it could be easily taken. It's too funny. So now that I've said hi to everybody and everybody's here, how's everybody's weekend going? I hope it's been a good weekend so far. My weekend was pretty good. I sat around, played some game. I did some updating on the computer for Twitch streaming, OBS, the PlayStation 4. I got a story about the PlayStation 4, y'all. I thought I broke my PS4. Okay, let's just go into the PS4 story before I forget about it and not talk about it. So Sunday night, I stream on Twitch under my gaming channel. It's called 530_gamer, and I play games over there. And I went live Sunday night, and I was just in there chilling, playing some freaking Sims, just chilling out. I'm in the process of buying a veterinarian business because I wanted to, run as a veterinarian. And about 15 minutes in, all of a sudden, my PS4 goes black, pops up an error code, and then completely shuts off. And I'm like, what the frick? What the frick? I'm like, okay, did I just fry this thing? I mean, this Xbox or the PlayStation is not that terribly old, so I'm like, I hope to God I did not fry this freaking X or the play. God, I have too many things. Okay, the PS4. I thought I fried it. Okay, I thought I fried it. I'm sitting there. I hit the middle SP button in the middle to turn it on. Nothing. I reach over. I hit the button to turn it on. Nothing. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Why? Why is this happening to me now? So I'm like, shit. So I grab my phone. I get on good old YouTube, start looking up results and what I can possibly fix it. And one of the guys said, just unplug it and let it sit for a few minutes, and that should help reset anything that has gone wrong in it. And I was like, all right. So I'm sitting there watching the dude's video. I unplug it. I'm like, okay, cool. Look at the time. I'm like, okay, it's like 7:15 or whatever. And I sit there for probably a good, I don't know, 10 minutes watching the guy's video. And I was like, all right, let's plug it back in. Plug it back in. Hit the button. Nothing. I'm like, oh my God. Don't tell me I fried this freaking thing. And then all of a sudden, you know how on the PS4, if you have one, where the line will come across the bottom of the screen and it'll go like really, really dim. And then as it comes all the way over to here, it gets bright and like almost flashes. It did that once. And I was like, oh, please, 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 please come to life. Please come to life. And it popped up. started working. I had to go through and reset a bunch of things on it, but I was like, oh my god, I thought I fried my PS4. Hi Cheryl, how are you tonight? I thought it was Dunzo. I was like, I'm gonna have to go buy a new PS4. Nope, it's fine. I went through and I ran some diagnostics on it. Found you're my chat tonight, computer. You cannot go to sleep, okay? No sleepy. So I ran some diagnostics on it. I found there was an update that was due on it, so I did the update, and I played pretty much all day today playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Sims, and everything seems to be perfectly fine. So I hope that that's literally all the issue was, because all I wanted to do was stream, okay? That's all I wanted to do. Hi, Lisa's Coloring Corner. How are you? I just wanted to play some game. It was a rough ass day. Y'all, my work schedule has been poopy lately. I've been working 10, 12-hour days lately. That's the reason why you guys haven't gotten anything from me for video-wise. Because by the time I get home from work after working a 12-hour day, I'm dead to the world. But then I gotta come home, and then I gotta go over here, and I gotta take care of this cat. I gotta take care of the dog. I gotta take care of the bearded dragon. I gotta take care of the leopard gecko. I gotta feed all the fish. I have 3 fish tanks. Then I gotta feed Lagatha, the electric blue crayfish. And then I have to think about food for myself. And then I have to think about getting firewood brought into the house, because it's been like in the 25s down here. Y'all, I don't like the cold. It's been snowing here. It's been like in the 25s. It's been really cold, and I don't like it. Okay. Down South Stitcher, hello. How are you? So it's been awful nasty. So by the time I get home from work, low the resolution. Yeah, this is from Crafts with Crashly. It's got your breast cancer awareness ribbons all in it, but it also's got boobs all over it. It's got little boobs. It's got half boob, or like it's got a missing boob. It's got 2 missing boobs. It's got little boobs. It's got big boobs. It's got all the boobs on it. And I try to use them just for the event that I do in October for the breast cancer awareness with another creator here on YouTube. But my hand kept sticking in this canvas, and because I was working this section over here, I just kept sticking, so I just decided to go grab that, and that's what I've been using since. Yeah, damn pets. Yeah. Yes, reminds me. Yes. So that's why I haven't done anything for you guys for YouTube wise. And to tell you the truth, I've put a lot of thought into what I'm gonna do with YouTube. I have a love-hate relationship with YouTube. I'm sure a lot of you guys know this by now. YouTube hates me. No matter what I do, YouTube hates me. This is my theory behind this. Hi, Mariam. How are you tonight? And this is my theory behind this, but YouTube may have their own theory behind this. I don't really know. Don't really care. But my theory is YouTube hates me because it doesn't matter what I do to YouTube. Like the first week back, when I told you guys, when I came back from being gone after my aunt had passed away, I told you guys, all right, I'm back. We're going to get into the swing of things. We're going to start getting videos pumped out. We're going to start getting back to lives. And then also Twitch lives was coming back. Everything was coming back into full swing. And then as soon as I posted my first video, YouTube hit me with the copyright warning. YouTube hit me like 8 or 9 times where they shut my comments off. And after that video, I was just done. I was ready to wipe my hands of YouTube. I was like, I'm done. I can't seem to do nothing with YouTube without having some sort of a consequence. with comments being shut off, copyright warnings up the butt all the time. Literally, I get one more copyright strike, my channel could be gone because I already have 2. And YouTube don't mess around. They give you 3 strikes. Once you get that 3rd strike, you're done. They will straight up delete your channel. And computer, I am using you for my chat. Thank you very much. So that was my first week back, and I was just like, I'm done. I'm done. I'm walking away from it. I'm just gonna quit. I've had enough. I'll just go over to Twitch. I feel way more comfortable on Twitch. It's like I prefer Twitch better to begin with, just because it's more interactive with you guys. I got music playing. I got games for you guys. Like it's I was ready. But also, a thing I haven't told you guys is you guys have all known, or most of you probably have known, I've been single for a while. And around the time when my aunt got sick really bad with cancer, I met somebody working at the hospital. And I was sitting there with my aunt, we were eating our dinner, and I was like, man, she's cute. She's cute. And my auntie's like, excuse me. And she's like, yeah, what you need? And she's like, Jeremy thinks you're cute. And I'm like, Auntie, stop. That's not no help. You're not helping me right now. And she's like, oh, shut up. Somebody's got to speak up. And I'm like, Auntie, no, stop. And the girl's like, your name's Jeremy? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, Friar? I go, yeah. And then she tells me her name, Cheyenne. And I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. Me and Cheyenne were literally best friends in elementary school from kindergarten, like I think it was kindergarten or 1st grade, all the way through 7th grade. We were like best friends. And her mom and dad got a divorce, and she left town with her mom. And now they're older. Her dad is retired, and he's got a little senile going on. So she chose to move back home to take care of her dad. Plus, she works at the hospital. She's a registered vocational nurse or something like that. I don't know exactly. So we got reacquainted with each other. We started talking, and it was like it just fell right into place, and it was just like it was, yeah, small world, definitely. So yeah, I have a girlfriend. So it's pretty crazy. So a lot of people asked, because a couple weeks ago I put up a post, or she put up a post, I should say, about me having a headache, and I wasn't going to be going live. And everybody, well, not everybody, but a handful of people were like, who's Cheyenne? Who is this? Who is she? Why is she commenting on your stuff? I'm like, it's my girlfriend. I had a migraine from freaking hell, and I showed her how to get on my shit and tell you guys that I wasn't going to be going live. So if you guys ever see a person by the name of Cheyenne pop on to YouTube or to my Discord or to my Patreon and upload my Patreon vlog for me, otherwise my Patreons will be over here yelling at me, that's the girlfriend. So she's busy as hell. She works nights at the hospital, and it's complicated, but it's going good. It's going really good. So yeah, we had a fun weekend though. The way they work it at the hospital, they rotate, like for a month. They get one schedule, and then the next month the schedule rotates. So she's got rotating week rotating days off. So like once a month it rotates, and then she changes her days. So she'll have like Tuesday, Wednesday off, or yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then the next month she'll have like Thursday, Friday. So it was. I would not be able to do that. I would not be able to handle working a schedule like that. That would just like drive me nuts. I'm very thankful that I have a 9 to 5. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate it. She may pop in here tonight because she said she was going to be lurking while she's working. So we'll see. Never know. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Congrats. I want to be able to either. Okay, so I have a story to tell you guys about that cat up there. She almost got killed this week. What you miss? Not much from what you already know. I was just basically telling people I have a girlfriend now, which you already know. And just basically talking with everybody and telling everybody how everything's going. That yeah, that animal. So when I'm not working on this painting, I roll it up, diamonds out. I leave it sitting over here behind the laptop. The laptop is literally sitting here. I leave it usually sitting right behind the laptop, rolled up with the diamonds in the storage bins. Everything's ready to go. And I come home from work on, what was it? It was either Wednesday or Thursday night at like 7 o'clock at night. And no, I had this rolled the other way for some reason because where she puked at is on the back side of the canvas. No, I didn't have it rolled up because I was working on it. I just folded it over that way she wouldn't lay on the area up here and get hair on it. So I folded it over, and yeah, she puked on my painting. I came home and I was like, what the frick, cat? Talk about pissed off. I wanted to chase that cat around this house so bad. I was like, just get your little ass over here. So if you guys don't know Mary Jane's got an issue with food. She if if I take her food dish and I fill it up with food, she will literally sit there and gorge herself until she eats all of the food, and then she'll go throw up someplace. It's really, really annoying. So I've been trying to give her smaller portions of food. That way she doesn't go and eat a bunch of food and then start throwing up all around my house. I find mysterious little piles in weird spots. And I'm like, okay, I talked to my vet and they're like, there's nothing wrong with your cat. She just, for some reason, thinks once she gets food in front of her face, she needs to eat it all. So I started giving her smaller amounts. That way she can't go and get, filled up and then throw up. So that day I was standing there, I think I was getting my sweatshirt out of the dryer, and I was like, oh, you need food, and I just scooped some in there and threw it in there, not paying attention to how much I put in there because I was late for work. I was like an hour late for work, y'all. We're not gonna talk about it. Um, the boss didn't even ask a question, so it was whatever. My boss don't even care what I do, literally. So see, it was your fault. Yeah. Oh, your cat did it yesterday. See, Mary Jane's is strictly an inside cat. She doesn't get to go outside and do anything because I live in the country on 15 acres, and she would probably get eaten by something around here because there's coyotes all over the place. There's bobcats. We've had mountain lion sighting in the last couple of weeks. The neighbor had a mountain lion go after her sheep. For a little bit, I thought it was a bobcat because it's really weird for a mountain lion to go after a sheep. But apparently she's got pictures of it. A mountain lion riding the back of a sheep as it's trying to murder its prey, and I was like, well, that's definitely not a bobcat. So yeah, definitely notified everybody around here, and I was like, keep an eye out on your pets, keep an eye out on your dogs. It's like, I don't go outside with Trapper unless I have a gun, especially if it's dark out. Daylight, I'm not too worried about it because they're usually hiding during the day. Good night, Mom. Have a wonderful night. Thanks for stopping by. Our dogs fight the coyotes. Oh yeah, I had a cat. I got it from a girlfriend in high school, and this cat, I named him Maverick. He was about a 20-pound cat, just a big old, huge, hefty, gray tabby. And when my mom passed away, I was sitting out on the back porch, or actually the front porch, sorry, and I was smoking a cigarette because back then I was smoking cigarettes, and I was just sitting out there just chilling, smoking a cigarette. The light was a motion light, so after a minute it goes dark. So it went dark, and I'm sitting there, and next thing I know, Maverick comes down and basically sits in between my legs and sits there and stares, like in front of him. And I'm like, what are you staring at? And next thing you know, his hair stands up on his back. He starts hissing. And I'm like, what the shit? And about this time, the front porch light comes on, and there's a coyote standing about 5 feet away from me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Next thing you know, my cat takes after this coyote, and all you hear is this cat just scrapping this coyote. You hear this coyote yipping and howling and barking and crying, and you could you watch my cat literally chase this coyote like halfway down the driveway. And I was like, okay, Maverick, don't fuck around. He's like, I'm gonna protect my dad to all extremes. And then the next year, he was out in the field rolling around a bunch of star thistle and a bunch of crap. And he came back up to the house, and he was just covered in star thistle and foxtails and like all kinds of just nasty crap. And I tried like for hours to brush him out. Could not get it to brush out of him. So the only alternative was to shave him. Luckily, it was in the middle of the summer and it wasn't going to affect him too much. Well, I shaved him. I left his tail long. And I shaved his body. I mean, he had hair on him like this long, and I shaved it down to about 1 inch long. My neighbor, that like a day or two later, I hear my neighbor over there shooting, and I'm like, "What the frick?" He's like, "Yeah, that's like super close to my house, you idiot!" And I jump up on the pool decking, and I run over to the fence, and I look over, and my cat is running through the freaking their field. And he's over there shooting at my cat. I'm like, you mother trucker, that's my cat. And he's like, that's a cat. He's like, damn, I thought I was going to have dinner. I was like, you're lucky you didn't shoot him, because I would have been over there and I would have beat your ass. Bad thing was he was getting ready to let his hound dogs out, and I was like, no. Your hound dogs would have too much fun with my cat. I'm not looking forward to have my cat tore up. Yeah, I think I was like a junior in high school. Craziness. But that's the kind of shit that goes down on property when you got animals involved. It's so freaking delicious. Have you guys tried the Prime Energy? Strawberry watermelon Prime Energy? It's freaking delicious. Delicious. It winds me up like a top. I'm over here just like zing 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 zing. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. What happened to Maverick? Maverick ended up and sadly died a couple of years later. It caused a big old fiasco with the family, and yeah, it's so at the time my brother had some dogs staying at my dad's house because my brother couldn't keep them at his house because they kept getting out and escaping my brother's house. And my brother lived on a busy road. So they were staying at our house until my brother got the fence repaired and he can bring them home. My dog that I had back in the day, oh, I forgot little Trapper Doo picture up there in the corner. Oh, little Trapper Doo. Little chickernuckers. So one day I'm like, my dog DJ, who was a boxer bull mastiff, he was like 130 pounds, like just big old huge muscly dog that has like basketball for a freaking head. Well, he used to fight with Bruce and Remington, which was my brother's dogs. And one day the cat had ran through the yard at my dad's house, and the two dogs got a hold of him and killed him. My dad comes running out, and he's like yelling at my brother, "Your dog killed my cat! Your dog killed my cat!" And I'm like, "Excuse me, but that was my cat." It's like, you left it here. I was like, I never moved away from here. Maverick was an outside cat. He didn't like coming in the house. He preferred living in the barn. So, oh, you're fine. You're fine. You ask anything. That doesn't matter to me. That was like years ago. But yeah, it caused a big old fight in the family. Everybody was fighting with each other, arguing about things. And I was like, I don't even know why you're getting all pissed off about this, because it wasn't even your goddamn cat. It was my cat. But anyways, Sister Cynthia, how are you tonight? How's it going? So anyways, now that I told you guys a story about having a girlfriend, so back to the couple weeks ago where I was telling you guys I like literally was just ready to give up on YouTube. Well, you guys can thank her for like making me stick it out, because yeah, even my Patreon vlog this week I talked about it. I was done. I was like, I'm just gonna walk away from this whole thing and just be done. And then she was like hell you are. She goes, you keep me company in the evenings when I'm at work, and you're not gonna freaking quit. And I'm like, why? We haven't even been together that long. You didn't even know I did YouTube or anything until I told you. She's like, I don't care. She goes, I've gone back from the beginning and I've watched literally every video. She goes, you keep me company while I'm at work. And I was like, good for you. Like, but what does it matter to me? Like, what does it matter? Why can't I quit? And she's like, no, you've put too much hard work into this. Your people love you. You're not quitting. And I was like, oh, okay, boss. Sure. Not quitting. Whatever the boss says. Whatever the boss says. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to not let YouTube piss me off and get me down. And when they mess with my comments and they mess with copywriting me and all of that crap, I'm gonna try to do some woosawing and let myself calm down before I go and get all pissed off. Probably just call Cheyenne and be like, "Hey, I'm having a bad YouTube day. I need some calming down. Like tell me I'm fine. Tell me to go get my ass back to work and you know, get back to doing it. Don't let YouTube bug you." Yeah. Mhm. We'll see how that happens. He learns so fast, LOL. Yeah, literally. I mean, stop. That's right. We love you, brother. I know. I know you guys do. And I would literally feel bad leaving you guys high and dry like that. But the thought was like running there big time. I was just like, I'm I'm done. August will be 5 years, and the fuck, their comments disappeared. The only way to fix it is to keep posting, like telling YouTube to fuck off without telling it to fuck off. Yeah, literally. The sad thing is like my people that watch my videos, they'll literally be messaging me, your comments are off, and I'll go turn them on. And then somebody else will message me, your comments are off. I'll go turn them on, and it's like all day long. When videos go up, all day long, I'm like, thank you for letting me know. I'll go turn them on. And then I go turn them on, and it's just it's like YouTube, stop. Why are you messing with me? I know the struggle of the comments. Yeah, I've heard you talking about that. I don't understand it, but it's a thing. Whoa, Trapper Dude. Excuse me, sir. Your foot is on the mic. The. Jesus, son, Trapper. He's like, stop, Dad. I don't even care. He's over here just straight up putting his big old crusty paw right onto the freaking tripod and just completely just knocks it over. Yeah, I talked to YouTube support and they said basically YouTube is starting to crack down on child protection. They literally said if you cuss in your videos, they will enable the comments. And I was like, really? I cuss in lives all the time. I don't really cuss in videos that much unless I'm doing a whip and chat. Then I may throw some F bombs around. I mean that's why I made the F bomb sticker. And I'm waiting for Twitch to approve my new emote. It's an F bomb. I'm like, come on, Twitch, approve it. It's been sitting there for like a week now. They have not approved it. They have not approved it yet. I'm like, is it gonna get approved? Is it gonna get approved? It's the cutest little thing. It's the cutest little thing. That's just crazy. So I shouldn't talk like Elmo then? Elmo. I used to, me and my little brother used to do Elvis, or not Elvis, Jesus. Elmo contest all the time. Elmo. All the time. We would talk like Elmo. My mom would be like, will you guys knock it off? Wow, just talking like Elmo. Elmo happy? It used to annoy the piss out of her, but we liked it. All right, let me see. Is there any more up here? Up here. Let's see. So what are you guys working on tonight? You guys diamond painting? You guys drawing? You guys got anything fun, exciting got going on? I'm working on this bad boy. Hopefully soon we'll have it finished. After I do this section, I'll have, I think, 6 left. I was like, is there any way I can give you my ID and show you that I'm 36? Yeah, right? I'm like, is there any way I can show you that I'm 45 years old? And I'm not a child, so quit enabling my comments. Computer, I'm using you. Stop it. I need to figure out settings and get that to stop going off. Diamond painting. I'm diamond painting on a diamond painting from Lazy River. The colors are gorgeous. Nice. I've seen Lazy River. Lazy River wood turning opened up their own business with diamond paintings. I don't buy paintings that much anymore. I have so much that I will probably never get done myself at this point in time. I almost thought about going in and picking out some of the favorite ones that I want to get done and see if I can make a trade with somebody to do some of them, and then I'll like give a painting or something to the person for doing it. I don't know. I have so many sitting in that back room over there that I'll probably never do myself because there's just way too many of them. Way freaking too many of them. Turn over, Diamond. I did not tell you to sit down like that. Working on a DAC Emerald City. I'm working on an order about 40% done after working on all events. You have enough for 2 lifetimes? Oh, I guarantee. Yeah, I got like over probably guesstimating probably anywhere from about 200 to 250 paintings in there. That's not even counting like the small snacky stuff. Damn cat hair. Okay, any more? Oh, I missed 3 right there. Oh, helps if I move the paper. Yeah, that's smart, Jeremy. Real smart, Jeremy. Remove the yeah, that stuff. I'm gonna put you up here though, so I don't put my tray in the sticky. So work. Oh my God, you got some of you may know I work for a print shop, and work has absolutely been insane. Like I was saying earlier, I've been working some crazy hours, and I haven't been getting home until like 8 o'clock at night. And by the time I'm home, I'm dead to the world after I have to get all my home chores done. And there was just no way possible for me to even try to do a live. Tomorrow I will be live on my gaming channel, hopefully, if the PS4 is not gonna give me any problems. after checking everything out that happened to me last week. Hopefully everything's fixed. And I think I'm gonna go buy God of War Ragnarok because I need it in my life. I've been wanting it for like a long time. Shouldn't have tried to break the PS4. I wasn't trying to break it. All I was trying to do was play some Sims. It just had an error. Yeah, I have almost 200 from DAC and Craftably alone. Wow. Yeah, when you have a channel and it's just like the addiction is real. Like even if you don't have a channel, the addiction is real. But when you do have a channel, it's like you feel like you have to go out and buy all these paintings. And I remember back like a couple of years ago, it was like I just buy anything and everything that looked like I would work on it. I just bought it. I was like, bought it, buy it. Oh, this pen looks cool. Buy it, buy it. I literally have probably like 100 diamond painting pens in my craft room. Do I use them all? No. Do I need them all? No. My favorites are put up, and I don't use them. There is a couple of favorites that I do use, like this one. I do use. It's my pot leaf pin from Enabler's Outpost. And then this pin here. I need to pull out my drill and fix this pin because I broke off the multi-placer inside of there. But this pin is from Pins by Maggie. And I just love the grip on this pin. It is super duper comfortable. Plus, it's teal and orange. It's beautiful. And then I have some Native American, not well, I should say Aztec designed diamond painting pins. I have them put up on a shelf. Nothing's happened to them. Although the shelf fell the other day and one of them broke, and I was devastated. I was like, no, don't break my pins. But it was my own fault because I was trying to move something around and bump the shelf. Hi, Terry. Yeah, she doesn't paint. She doesn't diamond paint. Uh, maybe eventually. She's looked at the paintings. She says they're beautiful, but uh, she works crazy hours. She works 14-hour days or 12-hour days at the hospital, so it's doubtful that she'll diamond paint. But I told her since her dad is sitting at home and he's in his beginning stages of Alzheimer's, I said we can get him a painting and see if possibly it would bring him a little bit of joy. And she goes, but what if he gets addicted to it? And I was like, I have enough paintings that I can supply him with. All he has to do is do them and bring them back to me, and I'll hang them up, and he can do the next one. But I doubt it. But we'll see. We'll see when that time comes. All right. I am done with that color. I need to move this back. Actually, I'm just going to leave it like that because I'm not going to be working on that top part yet. I got my cover minder and my other cover minder here. This one's, I don't know if you guys can see, it's Trapper Doo's face. The Trapper Doo! And then this one is bullshit remover. Get your bullshit remover. It would be good for him. Yeah, definitely. I told her about it. We should try it. See if he would enjoy it. All right, we're gonna go for A, which is 23. I guess it would help if I put my other one up. This has some trash in it, but I'm the type of diamond painter that it just goes back into the bag. it just goes back in the bag. It can be an issue a different time. Get out of the bag, or get out of the tray. Thank you. It'll be an issue someplace else. 69. The color is 69. And I'm looking for 23. Yeah. Those are cute cover minders. Yes. The Trapper Do I got from Bev B Diamond Paints here on YouTube. Or you can find her on Twitch as Bev B Plays. I ordered something from her like a year or two ago when I first met her, and she sent me that as a gift, which I was mind blown because it's adorable. It's got my little Trapper Do shrunk up on it. A little cuteness. I thought about buying one of those things because these things are cool because it's just a pressed in piece of paper with a clear cover over top of it, and then you put a magnet on the back. And it's all built in as one piece. Like you just smash it together, and then where's the magnet? There it is. So they're cool. But I never really got looking into it very much. I was like, nah. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. So, let's see what else is going on. I got everything done with my work. Like, I had 100, almost 100,000 postcards that I had to mail out. And y'all, I was basically standing in one spot for a week straight, working 12-hour days. Like, by the time I got home, my feet were killing me. Well, they were barking at me, that's for sure. Literally was just like, I'm spent. I'm done. And then got back up the next morning and did it all over again. And I got 2 more 40,000 runs coming like next month sometime. I'm like, ugh, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So did I tell you guys my boss wrecked his truck? I don't remember if I told you guys this or not. If I did or didn't. He wrecked his truck. Well, I guess you could say it was more than wrecked. It was totaled, not fixable. Uh, yeah, Bev's in Canada and she has a shop. Let me grab it for you real fast. What is it? What is it? What is it? Let's see if I remember it. Let me go to Instagram and see if she's got, actually, I can go to YouTube. She's got it on her YouTube. Oh, hold on. Bevy B Diamond Paints. Um, Where the hell's the description box on this damn computer? Oh, there it is. Found it. Copy. Back up. Back up. She's got a discount code, YouTube 10. There you go. There you go. Bevy Diamond Paints. She does all kinds of stuff. She's up in Canada. She does some killer bracelets. She's been getting into beading stuff. Oh, I forgot the volume's on this. There we go. So she does some really cool bead bracelets. She's got cover minders. She's got a lot of stuff. She was just talking the other day in her live that she was gonna be doing getting some more stuff updated. You're very welcome. If you like anything, use YouTube 10. Actually, hold on one second. I don't know how to share from here. The way I don't know how to share from a laptop. Let's see if this works. There you go. There's her YouTube if you want to go to her YouTube and check out her YouTube as well. She's funny, but you gotta watch out for Bevy because she's a little on the raunchy side. But if you like raunchy, you'll fit right in with Bev. And Bevy likes my inside voice is what I call it. Hello, Bevy. It's my inside voice. So, let's do an update on the animals. Yeah, just a little. So the animals are doing wonderful. I was talking about Mary Jane earlier and how Mary Jane has kind of retreated back to being mean to her father. For some reason, for the longest time, Mary Jane would never try to attack me or do anything while I was trying to sleep or, well, let me take that back. So for the longest time, whenever I would move, whenever I would like roll over, move my hand or whatever, she would literally grab onto my hand and bite the living crap out of me. She bit me on my cheek one day. She's bit me like on the side of like my ear almost. Like I don't know what the deal is, but she does not like me moving while I'm trying to sleep. And I'm like, this is my bed. If you don't like a cat, get the hell out. So then all of a sudden, for some reason, she started getting really like sweet towards me, where she wouldn't try to attack me. She wouldn't try to bite me. She would actually let me love on her. And so I would sit there kind of cuddled up with her and I would love on her. And she just sat there and just chilled like nothing was wrong. And then all of a sudden, one day, like last week, I moved in bed and I rolled over on my side and my hand was over here and I was pulling it up to come up underneath the pillow, and she was right there, and she grabbed a hold of my hand with her mouth, and she just sat there with her mouth on my wrist area, and she just sat there and just like put pressure on it, and she just sat there and looked at me, and I'm like, I had to like shake my arm to get her to let go of me, and I was like, get the hell out of here, cat. The hell out of here. A PMS, she's fixed. So I don't know. Like, the problem is, I can't say it's really a problem, but her mom was a feral cat, so she's always had a bit of a wild streak in her. Ever since she was a baby, she was a little on the crazy side. Mary Jane actually wasn't the cat I was supposed to get. I was supposed to get Junior, which was Mary Jane's little brother, who was the runt, and it looked identical to Mary Jane, except for it was a boy. And he was literally, I don't know if I could find the picture or not. Maybe I can. Let me see if I can find it real fast. But Mary Jane literally, those up there, Gammy. Yeah, I haven't got to that color yet. Let me see if I can find it real fast. Yep. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. No worries. My sister Stacy posted it. I don't think I have it on this phone. Let me check real fast. Albums. No, I don't. But who remembers these two cutie patooties? Look at Trapper Do over here on this side. Oh my god, he was so tiny. It was so tiny. Now him's a big old fat head. I have like 6 sections to go. Gammy. Go follow both Jeremy's Twitches. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. Yeah, I have like 6 sections to go after this one. I literally have not worked on it at all. I've been too busy. Plus, all I've really done lately is just drawn. But I haven't even really drawn that much. I've been playing games. Literally, I haven't done much of anything because by the time I would get home from work, I was wiped out. I would literally sit down on the couch and I would fall asleep. And then I would wake up at like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and I would go sit over here, draw for a little bit, or diamond paint for a little bit, and then about midnight go to bed. Or fall asleep in my chair and wake up with a really stiff neck, which sucks. Oh, you do remember. There's a Trapper does. It's a Trapper and his sister Lucy. His sister Lucy was supposed to come up last weekend or the weekend before, but her dad ended up hurt his arm or something. I don't know exactly, and they never come up. But yeah, so Mary Jane has resulted back to being a jerk to me for some reason, which is fine. It's fine. It you know, I just gotta remember while I'm sleeping, if I touch the crazy cat, I will get attacked. And what's weird is while she was going through that process of didn't mind being touched or petted while I slept, she also didn't mind being touched or petted by my dad or my brother, which was really strange because she would like come up here on the table and walk right up to my dad and like try to sit here and get my dad to pay attention to her. And my dad would try to pay attention to her, and then she would just sit there and just love on my dad. And I was just like, this is strange. And then now, like a switch snapped inside of her head, and she's like back to biting again. My dad come over the other day, and he's like, "Hey, cutie," and she come right up and bit him. And my dad was like, "What the heck's that for?" I go, she's back to her sassy ass self." And he's like, "Well, you could have warned me." I'm like, I didn't know she was gonna want to go right up to you, and like soon as my dad stuck his hand out to like pet her, she just like latched onto him. I was like, sorry, what am I supposed to do? Put a sign up on my door saying guard cat? Don't worry about the 95-pound yellow lab, worry about the dog, or worry about the cat. She's the one that's gonna be more psychopath and try to scare the crap out of you. But to tell you the truth, I'd be more afraid of Trapper than I would of anything, because Trapper, if he hears a sound and he doesn't like something that's going on, he will literally stand in front of me and protect me and like not let anything happen to me. Mary Jane, she's like, whatever. You can get bit, you can get taken out. I don't care. Just make sure I'm fed. Just give me my food, Dad, and I'm fine. So yeah, that's her. Trapperdo, once again, is back to having ear infections, which has not been fun. He absolutely hates his ears being messed with. I can't blame him. I would not want my ears being messed with either. But to get his ears back on track, they have to be cleaned out. They have to have medicine put into them and then cleaned out, and then medicine put back in them again the next day, and then has to do this for like 14 days straight. And he doesn't like it, so it's always a fight. She has such a cat attitude. Yes, she does. It's always a fight with Trapper. Trapper and I have had a love-hate relationship the past week or so, because I'm trying to medicate his ears, trying to help him out, make him feel better, and he's over here biting me because he doesn't want his ears messed with. I'm like, son, I understand this, but you're walking around shaking your head, going, and then shake his head, and then, like he's got his paw like in his ear, and he's just over here just like scratching his ear. I'm like, yeah, that's why you need medicine. Practically got to hog tie the dog to the ground just to get medicine in his damn ear. Okay, so that's Trapper. Thor, Thor is finally kind of sort of coming out of his hibernation state. If you guys don't know who Thor is my bearded dragon, and they go through a hibernation state in the wintertime. They go into hibernation it's not like a full hibernation like a bear would. They just slow down on eating and want to sleep a lot. So Thor is actually kind of coming back. Like in the mornings, he's starting to wake up again. Before he would literally just sleep in his blanket and not get out of his blanket for like a day or two. I wouldn't let him go past 3 days before I took him out of his blanket, so I can make sure he at least gets up, gets some food and water in his stomach. Make sure he doesn't have to go potties or any of that sort. So, yeah, Thor's kind of slowly getting back into his swing of things, which is good. Um, Nooms is a little sassy little shit. She is my leopard gecko, and she is still doesn't like to be touched. She doesn't like to be handled. So she's just an animal that gets a free ride around here. I don't try to force it upon her to do anything. If she doesn't want to do it, I'm not gonna make her do it. Plus, it's on her own pace is what is best. One day maybe she'll let me pick her up, but right now, if I try to pick her up, she'll just run right off my hands and jump and try to get away from me. And I have a cat that is a killer, and I don't want her getting out and getting loose, and then Mary Jane tracking her down and trying to get a hold of her or something. Because Mary Jane will straight up murder anything she gets her hands on. Also, I keep getting asked to take this damn hamster off of somebody, and I'm like, I'm not taking the hamster. That's so unfair on the hamster. If you have a dog or a cat, it's so unfair to have a hamster or a bird or a rabbit or anything of that sort, because that dog and that cat is going to want to get to that bird or that rabbit or whatever it may be. And I'm like, I know 100% fact that Mary Jane would literally give that poor little hamster a heart attack without even touching it, because she would literally just sit up there and try to murder it through its cage. And I'm not about that life. I'm not going to put an animal through pain just because somebody can't keep it. It needs to go to a home that will treat it good. It's not fair to have an animal sitting in a cage with a cat sitting on top of the cage. Like, that's no life for an animal. I will not ever do that. But it would be a perfect fit for you. If I didn't have Mary Jane, yeah, probably I would take it. It's not fair to have a cat and a hamster, because then I'd have to make sure Mary Jane stays away from it. I'd have to lock Mary Jane up, and that's not fair to her to get locked up. She didn't do nothing wrong. You agree? Yeah, I agree too. It's not a fair trade. I mean, it's already bad enough that Mary Jane gets locked up when she pisses me off, or when her and Trapper get going. Because once her and Trapper get going, it's like a never-ending story with those two. They will literally chase each other through this house and bite at each other and swat at each other, and it's like a complete game. And they will go on for hours and then annoy the piss out of me, and then I'll end up go over and shut the door and be like, just go in there. Oh shit. Just go in there, chill out, take a chill pill. See you later. Bye. Have a good night. Not worth it. I 100% agree with Jeremy. I just won't get another dog when I don't have a yard for them. Yep. I'm still looking for a dog. But I think I've kind of made up the decision to hold off until my brother's dog has puppies. And I'm gonna get one of her puppies. Then my hands are gonna be freaking full. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. You're amazing with all the links. Yeah, join the Discord. If you have Discord, join my Discord. Um, that's strange. What? No, that's not what I wanted. Okay, there we go. I accidentally unmodded you. For some reason, I was trying to click a button and it unmodded you, sister. So I remodded you. So that's the update on my children. Everybody is doing good. I'm gonna call hey, what kit are you working on? I am working on this gorgeous painting right here. This painting is called Pocahontas. You can get this painting from roseprofitcreations.com, and I have a discount link or code, sorry, not a link for you guys. JTMJ10. Save yourself 10%. It's not an affiliate link. It's just a link for, or I keep saying link. It's not an affiliate code. It's just a code for you guys to save a little bit of coin. Yeah, she's absolutely gorgeous. Um, you're welcome. Don't forget to change the clocks tonight, everyone. Oh yeah, that's right. Is it tonight? Saturday night to Sunday? I always thought it was Sunday night, but I could be wrong. I'll wake up in the morning and my look at my phone, and whatever time my phone says is what I'll change the clocks to on the stove. Luckily, my stove, all you gotta do is hit a button that says clock, and then type in the number, and you're done. Super easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Spring forward. I refuse. My car will go from Central to Mountain Time, and I'll accept it. Yeah. Sometimes cars, God, sometimes cars, the clocks in the car is such a pain in the neck. My little Honda Accord, which was used to be my grandma's car, the clock in it is horrible. I don't understand how they can just say, we're not going to change the time anymore. Like, is it going to stay light out longer all the time? Is it going to get dark out early all the time? Like, how the fuck can they, like, I'm mind blown. Like, how can they be like, okay, it's going to get dark out at 5 o'clock now every day? It's like, screw that. No, I want it to stay light out longer. Like, how do they regulate that? How can they just say, huh, okay, we're not going to have daylight savings anymore? Like, how? I'm baffled by it. I'm just like, how does this make any sense? Got a couple of colors up here I gotta get to. Just my brain. Like, I don't know. I'm like, how does that make sense? In my head, it makes 0 sense. But could make a lot of sense to somebody else. But to me, it's like, how is it possible to just be like, we're not gonna change time anymore? It's gonna get light out at 5 o'clock in the morning and go dark at 8 o'clock at night every day for the rest of your life. That's just weird. Hi, Sarah. How are you? I wish you would stop here in Alberta. Oh shit, Kiana. That sucks. That definitely sucks. See, I bitch because I go live at 8 p.m. Pacific time because I live in Pacific time. I bitch about going live at 8 p.m. because it's late. It's late for a lot of people. I understand that. That's why my channel usually sits about 25 to 30 people at my lives because to a lot of people it's super late right now. But it's literally the only time I get to go live because this was the time slot that I started like 4 years ago, and now there's like 100 people that go live in front of me, and I don't want people getting pissed off at me and being like, you're going live in front of me. So I just stick to my 8 o'clock time slot. Haha, good morning. That picture made me laugh. Oh, the picture of Trapper Do? The Trapper Do laying upside down on the couch. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that was the day we got the foot of snow. And yeah, he was outside running around like a madman, and he came in the house and sat down and was wiped out. I'm right next to the Georgia state line. Oh wow. Georgia Florida line. uh I don't know where you live, but that just reminded me of Georgia Florida line. Haha, good morning. That picture made me laugh. Good morning. It's 11 p.m. when you start for me. Yeah, see, that's late for a lot of people. Georgia Bama line. Ah, okay. I was just the country music got uh my doctor lady is in Georgia and they are like 8 a.m. good for you. uh Not waking up. Yeah. Uh my internal clock goes off at like 6 a.m. every morning, and I wake up and I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, it's not light out yet. Grab the phone. Well, it's only 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it is. Lately, it's been like between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. I've been waking up, and I'm like, okay, whoever made my brain say at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock, it's time to wake up, you are fired. 59. Color 59. Right there. Perfect. I'm going to Florida at the end of the month. Go Mets. You a Mets fan? I'm California raised, so my team is the Giants. The Giants and the Niners. I know you can make fun of me. I don't really care. That's just who I was raised up to like, and that's who I like. Been 49er faithful since I was like knee high to a grasshopper. Wouldn't change the world. Texas Rays, but fuck the Astros. You know, a lot of people like the Astros. Fuck the 49ers. I'm still salty. I'm a Cowboys fan for my life. Hey, that's fine. I don't discriminate against anybody's team of their choice. I'm just saying who my team of choice is. And yeah, I would probably be salty too if my team got kicked out. And the Niners were doing good this year. They were staying up, like doing good. Green Bay Packers fan here. Nice. I remember Aaron Rodgers comes when he was playing for Green Bay. He actually came from a town that's called Paradise, which is about an hour drive from me. He actually comes back, and when they had the Paradise fire, what was that, last year or 2 years ago, and it literally wiped out the whole town of Paradise, he came back and helped rebuild some stuff, which is amazing. I'm so excited to be going back to work after 7 months. Ugh. And a nice bruise after the Niner playoff game. Ooh. Ooh. Bruises hurt. I'm sorry. Bruises hurt. I got a story for you guys. So when I was like, if my recollection remembers, I was either like 13 or 14 years old. And I got bucked off the horse because this back then I was breaking horses for my mom and my aunt. I got kicked off the horse, and I got kicked off right by one of the the panels to the round pin. And when I got kicked off, I landed on my arm, my elbow, like my forearm right here, landed on the panel, and I have this bruise on my arm, and if I hit it just right to this day, it sends like this shock down my whole entire arm, and it's just like, oh my god. And it's like literally like 30 seconds, I'm just like, oh my god, that freaking hurts so bad. Like the other day I was sitting at my boss's desk, and I set my elbow down, or like my arm down on the desk, and I hit that spot, and I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And my boss is like, are you all right? I'm like, yeah, it's an old wound from a long time ago, but anytime I hit it just right, it literally feels like I have a broken bone. And I'm almost thinking that it's broken, and if I hit it just right, it just like sends like this bone-chilling pain, like, all the way down my arm. Now, I don't think my arm is broken because, like, I can use it. I can shoot guns with it. I can pull a bow back with it. But so I did something to it, or either that, or I like pinched a nerve in that arm or something, because it's like, if even just sitting on this table, if I hit it at the right spot, it's like screaming pain. Hey, you guys didn't see that, but I went to go place that drill in and it hit me right in the nose. It popped right out and said, "Nope, not going in there." Smack you right in the nose. Probably nerve damage. Yeah, probably nerve damage. Um, well, that's good. I mean, at least DoorDash has kept you alive, but that's probably not the best job in the world. Probably get tired of doing it after a while. A friend of mine does DoorDash, and whenever I order crickets for Thor and Nooms, I'll call her up and be like, "Hey, you working today?" And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "I'm placing an order for crickets. Go pick them up." And she's like, "All right." And usually I'll give her a nice little tip for picking them up and bringing them out to me. She'll bring them straight out to the house, and then she'll go over to my dad's, because on the 15 acres there's 2 houses on the property. So she'll just drive over to my dad's house and be like, "Hey, Jeremy, order these." My dad would be like, "All right, cool," and he'll bring them over here and put them in my house. Cool beans, man. It could have healed. It could have healed that way. It's just weird when I hit it, and I can like barely, like, sometimes I could just barely like set my arm down, and just like barely set my arm down, and it's like excruciating pain for like 30 seconds. I don't understand it. I have had my doctor look at it. He's like, "There's nothing wrong with your arm." I'm weird. Well, we know, but I forgot what I was typing, so now I'm just going to send this anyways. Hello, ADHD. I completely understand that, Kiana, because literally, like one of my clips on Twitch says, I cannot stop talking about what I was talking about because my brain goes literally, literally, my brain will just go. If I'm talking and telling you guys a story, and then I look up at chat and I go to read something, and then I go back to what I was talking about, I'm like, I don't know what I was talking about. And then usually somebody in chat will be like, "Oh, you're talking about this." I'm like, "Right, gotcha, thank you." That's why it pays to have awesome people in chat, because the brain is like a squirrel up there, and he's up there screaming, "Squirrel!" I can't wait for squirrel season. Yummy. I We were having a conversation the other day on Twitch, and somebody was like, "Do you eat squirrels?" Oh, I think it was in Verander's stream. He's like, "What do you hunt for?" And I was like, "Deer, bear, squirrel." He's like, "You really eat squirrel?" And I go, "Yeah, squirrel's good. I don't have a problem with it. You just can't eat a squirrel or kill a squirrel and eat a squirrel in the summertime because it's not good." Usually in the summertime they get worms. You don't want to eat them when they get worms. You want to let it freeze at least 2 times before harvesting a squirrel. At least in my book. I know some other states they don't really care. They just go in and do it and then eat it. Um, yeah, ADHD squirrel. Yeah, I had an hour and a half long vlog this week for my Patreons. I was like, when I was editing it, I was like, good freaking night. How did I record an hour and a half long vlog? Fuck the squirrel. While I smoked the back porch and throw pecans at him. Mm. But squirrels are so cute. They are. They are. But they're tasty. Squirrel enchiladas are delicious. That's the thing that people don't understand. Squirrel tastes just like dark meat chicken. I'm a fan of some dark meat chicken. I'm just saying, like, usually when I stop at a, sorry, I got the burps. I just took a drink of that Prime energy drink, and I got the burps. So usually when I stop at like a KFC or Popeyes or something, I always get legs, 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 legs. My favorites, except for KFC. KFC, I do like their chicken strips, but I do like their French fries too. But the problem with their French fries is half the time they're so soggy and they've been sitting in there for a while. And usually when I go to order something, it doesn't come with the French fries unless I have to rabbit tastes like white meat chicken. Yeah, it does, depending on what kind of rabbit yeah. Um I'm a breast girl. I don't like dark meat. I have to go to bed. Good night, Sarah. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. I want to try KFC's chicken strips. They're good. Like really good. And it's actually real like chicken, and they cut it up in these long strips. They're good. I like them. Y'all making me hungry. I'm gonna go order KFC. You know, the thing that sucks about DoorDash, I can get DoorDash at my house, although I'm like 20 minutes from the closest KFC. Which is weird because there's a KFC like well, it's 20 minutes from here, which is the closest. The other one's about 35-minute drive. And it takes them like an hour to get to me. I'm like, I don't understand why it takes so damn long to get to me. I wouldn't eat meat if you paid me. Why? I mean, I understand if you don't eat meat, I understand. I mean, that's perfectly fine. I was raised to where we raise our own cows, we raise our own pigs, we raise our own chickens, we eat from what we raise, and we hunt for the rest of the food. But it's all good. Ate them growing up, and now my grandson cooks them. Nice. We don't have food delivery. I live in the small town where everyone knows your business. Uh, yeah. The crazy thing about chickens is when you cut their heads off, they literally will run around your yard and like for 10, 15 minutes. It's the funniest thing in the world. My grandma used to be like the crazy chicken lady in the family. 40 minutes to get KFC? Shoo. No, thank you. We don't have delivery at all either. It's a bummer. Yeah, I'm lucky because I'm like right on the frisk of of delivery, because literally the road I live on divides the one town from the next town. So my side of the road is considered Reading, and this side of the road is considered Bella Vista. If I lived on this side, and I don't understand how they did it like that, but that's just how they did it. So yeah, I'm like right on the verge where I wouldn't get it delivered. That was yours and your brother's job to clean? Yeah, that's my little brother's job, because my little brother used to work for a slaughter shop. I mean, I can take care of everything myself. I'm fast at it. I'm good at it. It's just my little brother's just a little bit faster. But it also helps to be a big dude. I'm not like the big dude. Like my little brother, okay, my little brother is 4 years younger than I am. My little brother is 6'5". Okay? I'm 5'7". My little brother is 6'5". Yeah. I don't know if I have the picture on this phone or not. Let's see. I think I have it on this phone, but it's been so long. It's been I took that picture the day I quit smoking. I don't know if I have it on this phone or not. Don't look like it. Don't look like it. Okay, now I'm hungry. The food talk is here is like always at the top of the agenda. Speaking of food talk, um, now that I'm coming back to YouTube again, and I'm gonna start getting back into the swing of things. Who wants cooking videos, and what would you like to see first? Because that's for a crafting channel, cooking is always a high priority here. Everybody always asks, when's the next cooking video? When's the next cooking video? So I always like to ask who wants to see the next cooking video, and what would you like to see for the next cooking video? Rose Prophet Creations, hello sister, how are you? How's it going? So you see right there in chat, Rose Prophet Creations, she's actually the designer and creator and owner of where I bought this painting from. Yeah, so if you're interested, go check her out. It was Cynthia put the link up earlier for y'all. I'm trying to find this picture real fast. How about some barbecue ribs? I could do ribs. I'm not a big fan of like y'all look at this. Look at this. That's how much snow we had. Gross. Everybody I've talked to is like, "Oh my god, that's so gross. I hate the snow. Like, why are you getting so much snow? I absolutely hate it. I just absolutely fucking hate the snow. Can we get rid of the snow?" I'm like, "No. I want the snow. I want it. I love snow." I still cannot find this damn picture. Send it to me. I'm so sick of snow. Yeah, I bet. Living up in Canada, I bet. Oh, I don't know where this picture is. I swear I have it on here. It's gotta be close. It's gotta be close. Just finished watching the end of The Walking Dead and have more questions than answers now. Oh, The Walking Dead. I don't miss having TV because I really don't need to watch TV or want to watch TV because I have Twitch or YouTube to watch. But sometimes I definitely miss some shows that I used to love to watch. Um, there's a couple of shows on that I love them, and not being able to watch those shows has been a little bit of a setback, but I get by with YouTube or Twitch. I prefer Twitch these days more. Kiona, LOL, be you, girl. Well, I can't find it, and I'm not gonna sit here and look for it any freaking longer. Okay? Okay. So what? I moved from Texas to Alabama. Could be no snow. Too fucking winters, no snow now. Ah, take it. You like it. You like the snow. Wait, I'm not hosted. Hostile. I'm just a big personality. You're fine. Kiona, LOL. You just be you, girl. Yep, just be yourself. I'm supposed to be cutting sections, frames, but I'm chatting. When I go into streams, I'm a lurker. Literally, I will go into a stream on Twitch and I will just sit there and lurk and either diamond paint or work on my project or drawing. Oh, speaking of drawing, let's see. What have I been working on lately? Let me let me show you my pretties. It's my precious. Such a gooby. Gooby, gooby, gooby. Okay, so I've been talking about building a cage for Thor. Okay, so I drew out the plans for Thor's cage. Yeah, I'm a dork. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Mm, okay, first off, this one, my little native girl. With I'm proud of this background. I worked hard at sticking. sticking. I worked hard on that background. Trying to think of a background. And then my next dude was this one. He was my native chief. And he's like hovering the clouds, looking over the valley. Need a photograph of Thor? Okay. And then I did this one a while back. She's my evil woman. And then I started drawing. What else did I draw? Oh, I did Mario not too long ago. Mario, it's on the Rainbow Road. If you know Mario, you know. I drew a Cookie Monster emote and gave him a knife. I'm still waiting for Twitch to approve it. Let's see if they approve it. I drew this the other night. It's really trippy looking, but I thought it turned out really freaking cool. I don't know. I was bored. What am I supposed to say? And then I used to do my brain. I used to make 3D puzzles, or not puzzles, 3D mazes when I was like in high school. And I used to do it on traditional, pencil and paper. Well, I decided to give it a try on Procreate. And this is what I came up with. You can't really quite tell see on here, you can't quite see the shading on it, but that's how that one looks. This, you might be able to see it on this one a little bit better. How it's got the shading effects to it. I gave it a try. It didn't quite work out the way I wanted it to, but I'm still looking into it to see if I can get it a little bit better. And then I also have been working on Mrs. Coffee's coloring pages. Here's this one. She's super cute. And then this one, super cute. And then I colored this one in, I think, last night. Roxy's room. And then that's about it. I did this for Twitch. For channel points, I'll draw an animal for you of your choice out of the animal collection stamps that I have for Procreate, and I'll draw it up and I'll send it to you. And then I'm gonna put it into a collage of all of the other animals from people that redeem them. It's gonna go into a collage with a big group of people. Look how stinking cute this is. This is one of the stamps I got for Procreate. Isn't he just adorable? And then a froggy? Anybody like froggies? He turned out so cute. I love it. I love it. But yeah, that's about it. I haven't really drawn much other than that. My evil goat, I still haven't really done much of anything with him. And then this here is actually from a dream. I'm still working on him. It's a work in progress. For some reason I keep having this dream pop up, and I don't know why it keeps popping up and where it's coming from, but it usually happens when I leave work at night. I have this dream where that creature steps out of the dark corner and walks towards me, and I take off running, and he murders me. I don't know why I keep having this, but yeah. if Diamond Art Club doesn't pick you up, I might have to. Oh, I doubt. I'm not trying to get licensed with anybody. But yeah, I'm just learning and drawing, and that's about it. I'm just trying to get by. I'm still trying to like get out of the, I don't know. I'm still trying to find like my niche in drawing. I love drawing animals. I think that's probably like the biggest thing I like drawing. And yeah, animals. I like doing some people stuff, but mostly animals. Could you make chicken cordon bleu? Yeah, I used to make chicken cordon bleu back in my culinary arts days. I haven't made chicken cordon bleu in a while. You love frogs? Rose, I say go for it. Why wait for DSC? Question mark. Got that. Germany, you're gonna go. Well, thank you. I'll take him whenever he's ready. I wouldn't have said it if I didn't think he would sell. Yeah, I know my people would buy stuff from me, but I don't feel like I'm confident enough in drawing to do something like that. Plus, I'm just having fun with my drawing. And I'm still trying to find like my what I like. I have a I don't know. Some of my stuff is like sometimes can be really dark. Um, but most of it is just cutesy stuff. Cutesy little animals. These little animals. Um, who who told you to slide over there? Oh, when you're ready, brother. Okay, okay. Oh, awesome. I want to intimidates me. It's actually really easy. I'll have to look into a little bit more. And I haven't made I'll have to pull up my cooking cookbook from my culinary arts days and get a refresher course on cordon bleu because it's not that hard. I just haven't made it since college days. Art is forever involving. So will your style. Yeah, I just haven't really like dialed in a style. I kind of float around. I draw like Mario Kart stuff. I've drawn like mushroom stuff. I've drawn animals. Lately, I've been on a Native American kick. Um, right now, I'm kind of making a little mini series of Native American. I made the lady, and then now I made the guy, and now I want to make a picture of like a with like a little boy and a little girl maybe playing. Um, with like, oh my Atlanta, a teepee, like a teepee in the background with like a scenery of like mountains or something. The way I couldn't think of the word teepee. Now I gotta go get a snack. Yeah, snack time, definitely. I don't know what my deal is lately. Like I have literally have been eating so much food. I don't know what my problem is. Can an artist have more than one style? Yeah, they can have more than one style. Definitely. Yes, they can, and we often do. Yeah, Rose, she's got like all kinds of different styles going on. Yeah. Now my brain's like flabbergasted. I don't know. I lost thought. I almost melted my craft mat. Ooh, don't play with irons, y'all. Yeah. I'm horrible with an iron. I use an iron to do a heat transfer on from a printed piece of paper onto wood, and then I would burn the piece of the piece of wood. And yeah, I was horrible. I literally melted my iron almost into my freaking countertop. I, like an idiot, did my heat transfer, walked away, and then about 20-25 minutes later, I'm like, what's that smell? What's that smell? It smells like something's melting or burning. And I get up and I walk into the kitchen. I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't see it. And then I see the light on the the freaking iron, and I was like, oh shit, I left the iron on. And I go to touch it, and it's just like boiling hot. And I'm like, oh crap. So I took it and I set it into the sink. Luckily, it still works, but it doesn't quite sit level. I think it got a little too hot. But it literally, that's the only thing I use it for, is do a heat transfer on wood burning. This tiny iron doesn't have a heat setting. Oh, gotcha. Yes, a heat setting. Um, so anybody else have any food suggestions for cooking videos? Like to start keeping like not keeping, but making a list. I already have a list that I keep on my phone of cooking video ideas. So I'll add on cordon bleu and go from there. Chicken parm sandwich. Chicken parm sandwich. Let me put it in this phone so I remember. Ba, 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 ba. Man, that energy drink gives me the burps. Okay, sister. Um, cordon bleu and chicken. What did she say? Chicken parm sandwich. All right, good to go. Got my notes. Got my notes. I miss living in New York with the snow and diners. Uh, I got like 4 inches of snow the other day, and it's crazy. We had nothing on our forecast, literally nothing on our forecast but rain. I left home at like 12:20 ish, heading back to work. I can send you my mac and cheese. Yeah, I'll do that. I was driving back to work, and as soon as I pulled out of my driveway, it went from rain to snow, and I was like, "Oh shit, it's snowing." I drive to work. I get to work. It's raining. Okay, no biggie. Whatever. It's just raining. I'm like, it's probably just snowing at home because at home it's like another 1,000-foot elevation up a mountain, and I'm just not worrying about it. I'm just getting my stuff done, getting my work done, and then my boss comes back from being gone, and he's like, "Man, it's snowing like a mother out there," and I was like, "What? Snowing? Really? Snowing?" And so I go up to the front door and I'm like, "Son of a snikes!" There was already 2 inches of snow on the ground. I'm like, "Holy shit, balls of fire! How am I gonna like uh how am I gonna get home? I drove my little car. I don't have a four-wheel drive vehicle, so I'm like, how am I gonna get home? Ay ay ay. I'm like, they said it's supposed to stop snowing by 2 o'clock. Bye, Rose. Have a good day, sister. Enjoy your day in beautiful Australia. I was watching videos today about Australia. So yeah, I'm like, how am I going to drive home in the snow? It's got 2 inches of snow at work at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm like, this stuff came in hot and heavy and like rocked and locked and ready to go. Like it was like dumping like big huge flakes. And if you guys watched Patreon vlog this week, you'll see in there like I drove home with my Patreons that night just so I can stay on the little less nerve riddled because I drive in the snow perfectly fine, but it always seems to calm my nerves if I'm driving and I'm talking. I don't think about things that are gonna happen. I'm just driving and I'm just chilling. Yeah, by the time I got home, there was like 3.5, 4 inches of snow. I made it home perfectly fine, no issues. But yeah, it was crazy, absolutely crazy. It came out of nowhere, and then it snowed until probably 8 o'clock that night. Maybe this is why Automata is my friend. uh, the snow furies. So yeah, came out of the middle of nowhere, came in hot and heavy, and then the next day it was gone because it was bright, beautiful. Oh shit! I just punched the tripod. Bright, beautiful. I went to go stretch my arm and I punched the tripod. Bright, beautiful, sunny day, like 65 degrees, melted all of the snow away. Oh, yeah, that was a good stretch. Feels good to stretch. Feels good to stretch. I'm super stoked for this year's hunting season, you guys. It's not even funny. My brother, my brother spoiled me. He went out and bought a Can-Am. So my butt can sit comfortably in the Can-Am and be low to the ground. I don't have to worry about getting in and out of the big tall truck because my brother's got a truck that's got like a 6-inch lift on it. Plus, it's also got like 38-inch tires on it. It's not the way that he has it. He bought it like that, so getting in and out of it is a pain in the ass for me. So now we got the Can-Am, and I can just jump in that bad boy and just take off and go wherever we want to go. Maybe that's why Automa's my friend. Did I just have diamonds on this? Maybe. Maybe I did. Those diamonds are loose though. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. what time is it? It's 10 o'clock already? Have I been really sitting here this long, flabbergasting my gums? It doesn't even feel like I've been sitting here for a little over 2 hours. But that's all right. I'm good. I'm gonna try to go for a little bit longer. But you guys got any plans for ooh, somebody asked for ribs earlier. I gotta write that down because like I know the perfect rib. Damn, I wish I had my brother's smoker. No, it's midnight. It's only 11 here. Ribs. My brother makes some amazing country ribs. They're so freaking good. And he puts them in a smoker and they're literally just like fall off the bone. Just absolutely delicious. This isn't working. Time to bring the heat press. Ooh. I got a heat press. I never use it. Well, I use it every once in a while to make a hat or something. But I was talking to the boss the other day, and I was like, I should just bring this heat press to the shop and heat press some shirts for us. That way, we got some nice shirts for the works, and it has like our names and stuff on it or something, and then talks about or just like put the shop name and then like our name or something on it, and make a few shirts for us and the new employee. But the boss was like, if I was to do that, I would just go buy some embroidery shirts. And I said, then go buy some damn embroidery shirts then, okay? I like honey garlic ribs. Ooh, I like anything honey. Honey, I like anything sweet. I've never been happier that my mother is a crafter, so she buys things and never uses them, like the heat press. See, I'm the same way in this kind of sort of. But I do use the stuff that I have bought from time to time. I don't use it a lot, but I bought a heat press. I think I've used it and I've made probably a dozen shirts off of it and a couple of hats. And I also bought a 3D printer and I've made some pretty cool things off the 3D printer. I'm actually waiting on my springs to come in for the 3D printer so I can get it fixed and I can start 3D printing some stuff again. Problem is when I bought the 3D printer, I asked them for the upgraded springs for the bed, and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's these springs here." So I ordered them. They came in. I put them on it, and literally the bed. I have to lower the bed down as low as it will go, and it's there's still too high. So the springs are too big, and come to find out they're the wrong springs. So I'm waiting on the new ones to come in. For some reason, they keep having an issue with them. I have a Cricut mug press, made 3 cups. That was last summer. Well, I made what have I made? I've made a little I made a little doggy. I sent it to Laura Anxiety Art Adventures because it was a little blue doggy and her little dog name was Blue and he passed away, so I gave it to her. And then I made a lucky Chinese cat and I gave that to Bev because Bev B is I don't know if she's Chinese or what I don't know what she is, but she liked it, so I was like, I'll give it to you. And then I was actually in the process of making myself a nice little desk organizer. So it has a spot to hold pins, a spot to hold like a roll of tape, a spot to like set your phone in, and it had a couple other little cubbies and stuff on it, and then like a post-it note place to put your like post-it notes and stuff. And I was like, ooh, I got like 2 boxes of post-it notes at work that say my work name on them, but I'll take them and bring them home. And I was in the process of doing that, and I screwed up my 3D printer because it was the wrong, the wrong springs, which pissed me off. But what do? Live and learn. I've talked to a couple other people about my 3D printer and what happened to it, and they said you should be fine. There should be no issues with it. So, uh, it's not stickers, it's stickers. I have more dragon skins, 20 coming Thursday, and new skins and molds next weekend. Nice. I've done resin stuff, but I've never gotten big into it and started buying a bunch of molds. Basically I just make little coaster set or cover minders, little things. Usually if I got an event that I'm doing or something, I'll go buy a cover minder. Like when I do the Giddy Up event in July of this year, I will take and make some little horse heads and saddles, and I'll use those as giveaways. But I think this year I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna go with either gift cards or ordering from a shop and have it sent straight to the person. That way I don't have to pay for shipping, because the cost of shipping these days is ridiculous. I have a drawer full of molds. I ignore LOL. Yeah, I bought in a handful, but that's about it. Well, what else? I keep drop. This glue is, or this not. It's not even glue, Jeremy. It's this. Not your mama's mud. I just filled it up before I went live, and it's already dropping diamonds. But uh, the lid was left off of it, so it's kind of got a little dried out. But that's all right. I'll fix it. Plus, I got a brand new order of Not Your Mama's Bub coming because my sister Beth Minton, she put up a whole big old batch of Not Your Mama's Mud the other day, and I went in and bought like 3 or 4 containers because it's my favorite mud, wax, whatever you want to call it. She calls it Not Your Mama's Mud. I'm also using a mystery putty tonight as well. Maybe one of these days I'll tell you guys who it's from. But as of right now, it's a mystery. My wax minders molds are only thing I use lately, but I have TikTok followers asking me for larger accessory trays. Like, gotcha. Yeah, I've seen people making those like a rolling tray. Friend of mine made me some ashtrays, and I'm like, I don't smoke. Why did you make me ashtrays? Well, put them outside and your friends can use them. I'm like, my friends don't smoke. I don't know anybody that smokes anymore. We all quit. I can actually proudly say my little brother has actually quit smoking again. So that's good. 58, 59, 60. There we go. I'm so worried about people not understanding the resin tray wrap is not stored flat. Oh, warp. I read that wrong. Oh my god. Yeah. If you don't let it sit flat for at least 30 days, that shit will warp and get all funky on you. That's why there's a cure time. 67. 66, 67. The hell? What the frick is that light? It looks like it's in my field. Better not find somebody out there. I'll come out with guns, people. I'll send the dog. Yeah, my neighbor that used to well, he still lives across down. So if you go down my road, like my road goes this way, and it comes down to the end, and it still goes straight, but it winds off, and then it forks off again. Well, he lived way back behind me. He used to walk to the store to buy beer every morning, and he used to walk, literally would cross property lines, like 3 different property lines, walk our field all the way out and climb our fence, and then go out and walk down uh to the store. And he said walking through our field saved him an extra 25 minutes. And I was like, I don't give a shit how long it saves you. I met him at the end of the road with a gun, and I was like, I don't care how long it saves you to walk through our property, but it is private property. And if I see somebody walking through here again, you might as well get shots fired because you're trespassing. And then he kind of got all hot and heavy with me. And then my dad comes walking up, and he was like, "What are you gonna do about it? You got a problem? You're crossing my property, blah blah blah." And then next thing, my dad's like, "Hey, aren't you so and so?" And he's like, "Yeah." My dad was like, "I'm so and so," and next thing you know, they're like best friends. They haven't seen each other in like 20 something years because they used to play softball together. I'm like, okay, whatever. Still, don't cross my freaking property line. You may get shot. Well, I gotta go. Good night, all. Good night, Lisa. Thanks so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I'm gonna get going here soon myself. It's already been 2.5 hours. So my dad was like, "Yeah, don't put it past Jeremy. Jeremy's crazy. He's got guns over there, and he may just shoot your ass." And he's like, "Really?" And I said, "Yeah, really. I don't care. It's my property. I got no trespassing signs all over my property. It says private property, no trespassing." And here you are walking all up in my property. Get out of here. All right. I got a couple here. Didn't ask you to sit up. Put these down. The logging industry is huge here. All of the neighbors around the farm and sold their trees, so we have all the deer and turkeys on our 40 acre. Guess how often we catch hunters. Oh, I bet you guys catch hunters all the time. That's the problem with hunters. half the time they don't even give a shit. They'll just trespass and hunt wherever they feel like it. All right, that's done. Like it's bad. Some places it's bad. Poachers are ruthless. My mom told them, pay me $100 and I'll grant you hunting lease. Oh, I would charge them a lot more than that. That's cheap. You can probably get $1,000 if you got a good amount of deer on your property. You can probably charge $1,000 for a hunting lease. I have friends that live in Texas and they pay like $2,000 for like 2 months to hunt in Texas. I need a shotgun. The 7mm and the Creedmoor are not intimidating. Yep. But yeah, I have friends. They pay a lot of money for hunting leases in Texas, and I'm just like, how? I don't understand it. Like, I would rather go to the woods, drive around, spend gas money driving around, trying to pinpoint where deer are, and then go sit and wait for them for the opportunity to come to us, instead of going and driving someplace knowing that you're gonna, you know, kill a buck. Because a lot of these hunting leasing places, they only allow people to shoot a certain size deer. Like they'll do call hunting where you they'll call a deer. They call it call. I don't know why they call it call. Basically, they'll say, okay, they'll show a picture and they'll be like, this buck here is a call buck. We want him off of the property. We want him out of our breeding program, so then people can go and hunt that deer. He's lucky I can't aim. Next time I'm aim for the tree, and I never saw the guy get on his gator so fast and get off my property. Yeah, definitely. Yep, I am going to sign off for the night. It's been 2.5 hours, and I am starting to slow down and it is about that time to go. I'm probably gonna sit here and finish this bottom little section here, so it's done, so I don't have to worry about air getting on the glue or anything. Plus, it's only like 3 colors. Should take me not too long. Good night, sir, and chat. Finish the work in the morning. Yes, thank you for hosting, Jeremy. Have a great week. Take care. Yes, thank you for coming, Gammy. Can finish. Good night. Thanks for the good time. You're welcome, Stacy. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, Terry, for coming over and hanging out. Thank you, Sister Cynthia. I appreciate you guys. And ouch, hair. Let go of my hand. Get out of here. Get out of here. Good night, Mrs. Coffee. Have a wonderful night. It is definitely time to relax and head to bed. I'm getting sleepy. Best thing about YouTube is no raid. Yeah, I know, but I miss the Twitch. I wish they would not have a problem with dual streaming, because it is so much funner than just doing lives here. But oh well, life goes on. I'll be live on Twitch on Monday. And hopefully everything is smooth, because I got OBS all updated. I got my computer all updated, restarted, ready to go. Before I go live on Monday, I'm gonna check for updates and everything, and then it should be good to go. Basically, that's what the problem was with OBS last time. I guess when I did the update, I didn't restart the computer or something. I don't know, some bullshit, bullpucky, something like that. But thank you guys so much for being here. And as always, have peace, have love, and have respect for all, and treat people how you would like to be treated. And I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday fun day. And I'm sure I'll see you guys around Twitch land, most of you. If not, I'll be around on YouTube. And I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Bye, guys.